Someone's asked if I could do a painting of somewhere in Greece, so I've found this photo on the internet. So I'll have a bash at this and see how we get on. It's all the usual gear. Have a look in the video description for a list of what's there. So I'm going to do a little bit differently today. So I'm starting off with the 3/4 inch flat, and I'm going to put the roofs in first. So roofs, I'm using plenty of water. I'm doing light red and raw sienna. Plenty of water, and then just starting with these roofs, just popping them in. Sticking the other side in there. A few more a bit further down. Like a big one down there. Try not to tighten off. That big one sort of goes off a bit like that as well. What I'm going to do, clean the brush. And I'm just going to pull down slightly for this side. Now the idea is to leave that side where the sun's shining, so I'm going to leave it white. And this is just clean water. I'm just sort of catching the paint off the top of the roof and bringing it down the side. So you've got 3 dimensions. You've got the roof, you've got the slightly lighter colour, and then you've got the even lighter colour where the sun's catching it from that side. So then I'm doing the same colours again, this time a bit of ultramarine mixed in just to darken it a bit. And then we can just pop a few, this time just pop a few little windows. I'm going to switch to the hake. I'm going to go nice greeny colour. Let's pop the bit too much water. I want it drier than that. Lemon yellow, ultramarine. Let's just stick a few bits of grass and trees and stuff in between all these. Actually, I want that lighter. I've started off too dark. So back, clean the brush again. Not too much water. And then just lemon yellow. Just lemon yellow on its own. Work out where your grasses are, your trees and stuff. Then make it a little bit darker. Remember, always going from light to dark. There's a few sort of bits of rock. Bits of rock coming down like that. I'm just going to quickly scrape these to make them a bit lighter. Got me using a palette knife here. And just use a palette knife or a piece of card. And we've got a few rocks down here. again, let's just give this a little bit of a scraping. Something like that. There's a nice little beachy bit. So I'm just going to go raw sienna. Pop a bit of sand in there. Bit of sand. And then it's where it's meeting the water. Again, now we've got the water. And just scuff it up. You want it nice and little white bits there for the make it looks like waves and stuff. And what I might do up here, I haven't put many houses in, have I? Let's just suggest a few more little houses. Well, they only have to be like actually hang on. Let's just stick the roofs in first again. So again, plenty of water. It needs water because that way you're catching it. You can catch it when you're pulling down on the one side. So let's just stick a few more. A few more up here. I mean, I haven't really. I'm just sort of generalising very much the scene. I'm not painting specific houses. I'm just doing them sort of en masse, so to speak. Look at that. Darker, add a bit of ultramarine to darken the mix. Pop a few, hang on, I haven't done the sides, have I? You want clean water, just pull them down. And add a bit of ultramarine to darken it. A few little windows and stuff and bits and whatever you want it to be. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to wet it down to there. And stick a bit of us, maybe even a few little clouds. There's a bit more land over there, so let's make that land a bit of, I can see a bit of green, something. Something there. And there's a bit of just a little bit of something. Just give it a quick dry. Switch to the rigger. Let's just stick a few people in there. So I'm just going for any sort of colour really, and then if you just pick some of the lighter spots, and then just a little, you know, bit more water. Just suggestions of a few little figures. Someone walking up there. Someone just down there walking onto the beach. Let's give him a friend down there. I'll do just a suggestion of a bit of life there, and we can always add a bit more life with a few seagulls. Boats. Let's stick a boat in. So back to the flat. Just a clean damp brush. Tissue in the other hand. Pick a dark area. Let's go there. And let's just take out a boat shape. Let's stick a mast on it as well. Good mast. I'll make this play a little bit longer. Just make it a little bit of red at the bottom. Maybe a bit of blue trim on it. A little bit of rigging and a little. There's someone in there just messing about with it, playing around with something there, and there's someone just leaning over messing about with it, hiding off into the water. And sticking with the rigger, pop your signature down, and that's just a very quick impression of a little Greek scene. So let's have a closer look. So this is the finished painting. So let's have a quick look at the photo. So what I've done, I mean, I haven't copied it building for building. I've just sort of took blocks and just created the sort of general impression of the scene. I mean, the buildings, it's basically just stick the roof in, pull the side down with a clean damp brush, just catching a bit of the roof colour, and then leaving the one side white, so it's as if it's catching the light from the left hand side coming across. Then just a little dab with the brush just to create a few windows. We've got a few rocks here down by the water's edge. You saw how easy they were put in, just using it was just a mix of what was it, ultramarine and burnt umber, and then just a quick scrape with a knife. I mean, that was, or just a piece of plastic card to do the same job. And then just some very simple figures just helps create a bit of life in the scene. Well, I hope you like that quick impression of Greece. Thanks for watching. Any questions please ask, and I'll see you again soon.